Sorry about that, Andrew. I think that we got cut off a little bit. You were telling me about a time when things felt more normal between you and your mom, when you felt respected, when you felt like an equal, and you guys were just having a conversation. What is so different about it when she walks into the room and just asks you what you're doing?
I feel like a lot of the times is just like when she got off of work, you know what I mean? And, she just being nosy. I don't feel like she really cares. She just being nosy.
Is there any other part of you that thinks that maybe she's just interested in what you're doing?
No.
Has there ever been a time when you feel like she was more interested in what you were doing when she asked about your friends?
Yeah, I feel like when she spend time with me, that's when I feel like that's when she shows that she really cares. When she spend time with me, and then, we end up talking about it.
Okay, so it sounds like you really want to have a good relationship with your mom and kind of talk to her and get to know her a little bit more, have a more cohesive relationship. Is that right?
What does cohesive mean?
Kind of like coming together as one where you feel like you're able to share things with her and she can share things with you, where you're more on an equal basis, not so much of an authoritative figure.
Yeah, I like that word. I feel like that. I feel like that's what I want. And I've never been abusive or anything like that. It's just been, since she been working, and I haven't really been seeing her much of like that. And then it's like she comes, like she nearly comes at me. I feel like she attacking me when she asks me something now. And it's not like it used to be.
Okay. And like it used to be, what you mean by that is when things were going well and you guys were more together.
Right, spending time together and stuff.
Okay. So tell me a couple of ways that maybe things could be different when she does kind of, when you feel like you're being attacked. What are some things that you could do different instead of maybe yelling or fighting?
Tell her to leave my room.
Okay. Do you think that that would solve the problem though?
Yeah,
Why?
that she'll be leaving.
Okay. But then she still doesn't know what's going on and you haven't really made any progress either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I guess I can just ask. I guess just ask her if she can maybe spend a little time with me. Instead of jumping right into a question. I don't think anytime you ask someone repetitive questions in a row, anybody's gonna feel comfortable.
Okay. So maybe if things were more like a conversation and less like an interrogation, things would feel better.
Right.
Okay. So the feelings that I've kind of heard from you, correct me if I'm wrong, but you feel kind of angry and kind of disrespected. Is that right?
Right.
Are there any other feelings that you associate with when she walks in and interrogates you?
I just feel like it's rude. I feel like especially because I do love my mom. I do like to spend time with her, and we used to spend she used to come to my games more, and we used to hang out like a few times a week. But now that she's working and she got a new boyfriend, I barely talk to her besides like when she's bombarded in my room.
Okay. So what do you think are some things that maybe you could work on in the next week or so to try and make this a little bit better between you and your mom?
Um, I guess instead of nearly yelling, I guess I can just work on how I say things. If I do, feel interrogated, I tell her that that's how she's coming across, and then just open up a little bit more because I don't really talk to her about how I feel. It's just generally she just comes in my room like that. So maybe if you can talk to her, I don't know if she meeting with you, but they need to have her meet with you too because she needs a lot of help. Maybe then I think it'll help her too.
Okay. So those are all pretty good options. Right now, you're my client, so you're the one that I'm the most focused on.
Hmm.
If at some point I were to talk to your mom, I'd be more than happy to do so. Maybe express some of your feelings. Maybe we could even have her sit in one day on one of our sessions. But for
Hmm.
right now, maybe in the next week, would you mind doing a little bit of homework for me?
No, I don't like homework.
Okay. Well, I think this is going to be a little bit different than the homework that you're used to.
Okay.
I just kind of want you to think about these situations before you lash out in anger. Think
Hmm.
about how you feel. Think about what it relates to and what you're kind of pairing those feelings with. So, for example, you tell me that when she's interrogating you, you feel angry, you feel like you're being disrespected, and you feel like it's rude. try and think about it in a different way. Like maybe that she just wants to know a little bit more about you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not asking you to do anything like writing anything down, but just thinking about these in the next situations. Do you think that this might be something that you can do?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. Well, Andrew, it was great getting to know you, and I look forward to next week.
All right, nice to meet you. Thank
All
you.
right.
All right.